Playoffs, round 1 continues. The Rockets, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Warriors. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinal. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center position. And for Houston, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Alperen Sengun out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3. You take a look at the Rockets. Well, they need this one to go their way. Already lost home court advantage.
Yeah, dropping Game 1 was a huge gut blow. It seemed to really get them off guard to start off the playoffs.
Now here's Podziemski. On the wing, Payton. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Houston. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Brooks. Thompson with a screen. The 3 ball. They get it back. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Now Green. Back to Podziemski. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
For Houston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Podziemski. Van Vliet misses. Now the Warriors with it. Outside Podziemski. Thompson against Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Podziemski. The kick out, Curry. There's the triple, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Pass to Sengun. Now here's Green. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Curry. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Ryan?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Podziemski. Back to Butler. Butler double team. Pass to Podziemski. With the floater. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh,
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Thompson. Over Butler. Thompson's shot is off. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Payton with it. Checked by Brooks. Curry against Van Vliet. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Green. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Green's got 5 points.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. No luck on that one.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
To the paint. Van Vliet finds Şengün. Outside, Green. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Butler. To the inside. Here's Curry. It's a tie game here in Houston. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Moody, and it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Whitmore. The offensive rebound. Smith no good. And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Moody. Now here's Hield. Defense is right there. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Pass to Whitmore. Şengün, a screen on Hield. Here's Whitmore. And another miss by Houston.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Hield. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Driving in. Curry with a steal. In transition, here they come. And Kuminga throws it down.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It's time for the next game. If you see yourself on the big screen, if you know what to do, show us your moves. Everybody get down. You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Thompson passes to VanVleet. Outside Eason. Here's the pick from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Moody from outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Whitmore. Out to Thompson. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 7.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Moody. No points yet. The 3 from Curry. He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
They set the pick. Here's Whitmore. Drops in the layup for 2.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Curry with it. He's got 10. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And there's the drive. A minute 58 left to play in the second quarter. Thompson, no good. The Warriors leading. Now here's Moody. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. And Green is subbed in for Whitmore. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Stephen Curry. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
VanVleet, the pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Here's Thompson, back to Green. Smith with a screen on Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, Green wanted those 2.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Outside Moody. To the paint. Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. And it's Brooks missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent in forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That's good from Butler.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
Hield's checked in for the Warriors. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 7. Here's Green. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Butler. Unloads from 13. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Hey, if he can't get to the basket, the medium-range jumper is JB's second option.
Outside, Green. From 12 feet, and that one drops for him. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Warriors ahead, leading by 3, and we'll return shortly.
Greetings, one and all, the postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Houston Rockets.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They're trying to even the series at 1 apiece. Kenny, how critical is this win for them?
You might say it's still early, but you don't want to drop 2 in a row on your home court now.
I agree. They've already lost home court advantage. Don't want to dig that hole any deeper.
And that would be deep, just like your analysis is from time to time, guys. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And the basket by Curry.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Thompson outside. Here's Van Vliet. No points so far. Outside, Green. Another miss by Green. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Payton. And he converts the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Green. He's got 9. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors shooting pretty well at 45%. On the wing, Curry. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now Brooks. Podziemski grabs the board. Pajimski's got 4 rebounds now. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Curry against Van Vliet. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Rockets trail by 10. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. The 3 from Thompson. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Şengün. He's scoreless. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Over Green. And another miss by Houston. And here are the Warriors now. Right now on a 9-0 run. Curry against Thompson. Nice move. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Here's Brooks. Warriors with the rebound. Launches it from deep. Kept alive. Payton with a screen on Van Vliet. Curry passes to Butler. Over Thompson. Rebound by Van Vliet. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Pass to Thompson from downtown. The Rockets with another miss. The Warriors lead by 12. Butler finds Green. Outside Butler. Now Pajimski. Green covering. Pajimski with it. Working on Green. Pajimski's shot is good. Pajimski's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Whitmore subbed in for Van Vliet. Rockets trail by 14. Green, the pass to Landale. Now Smith. Butler covering. Butler against Smith. They need this. Green taking the bump.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Butler surveying the floor. Shoots from 14. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Right side, Easton. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
Huge three to cut it to single digits. They're hoping that energy carries into the fourth quarter here.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Moody is out there with Kuminga, and it's Post in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Şengün. Kuminga pulls it in.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Pass to Şengün. And the shot goes down. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The Warriors lead by 9. Here's Post. Now Curry. The rebound by Shepherd. Houston shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. To the left wing. To the middle. And there's the rejection. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Green's checked in for Whitmore. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepherd. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Green. Thompson outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Nice move. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Curry. Three-pointer. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Unloads from 13. Second chance shot. And it's Green missing. The Warriors lead by 12. On the wing, Payton. Back to Podziemski. Curry against Van Vliet. Oh, Curry! Taking the contact!
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
And both free throws good for Green.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
In the game, 2 minutes.
And here's Curry. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Green. Inside. Shot, left block. Thompson against Butler. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Van Vliet.
You can count on Van Vliet to make the right decision on just about every single pick and roll.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Rockets trail by 10. Green, the pass to Thompson. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Outside, Green. Butler against Thompson. Unloads from 13. Butler can't get it to go. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Curry. Here's Butler. And the shot falls short that time. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Green. From deep. It doesn't go for him. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Van Vliet against Curry. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
See you again.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just, you know, enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For